Hello friends, Tomodachi. I just wanted to give you an update. I'm at Orlando International Airport at the Hyatt Regency that's located inside the airport, and I'm getting ready to leave for Japan tomorrow. Yay! So I'm going back to Tokyo. It's been less than a year, so I'm feeling really blessed about this, really excited. I'm on this trip with my youngest son, and of course he doesn't like to be in my videos, and I understand that, so no problem at all. But this is the inside of our hotel room, and I did show a video last year. I filmed a video doing a little review of the Hyatt Regency. So if you care to watch that, I'll put a link in the bottom. But I'll show you some of the room here just so you can see what this setup is like. We really recommend it. And I'll also show some footage of inside the Orlando International Airport and share my flight to Japan with you. So come on along with me and take this journey and see what happens along it. Hopefully nothing bad, right? That's what you can hope for. So far, so good. So I've got my fingers crossed and I'm praying for a good trip. This is the patio, and this was a free upgrade they gave us. They did this last time as well. Really like this. It is rainy today, and it rained all the way here. Which made it kind of stressful for the drive, but we survived. And then back into the hotel room. Just show you some of the amenities. So they have a safe here, extra bedding, coffee maker, bottled water, refrigerator, and we have a couple snacks we brought in there. 2 nice big beds, a writing desk, huge TV. This is a bunch of storage right here. Let me close some of this. You try to pack light, but it's winter in Japan, so a lot of the clothes, it's a lot of bulky clothes. Nice bathroom. And a really nice big tub with all the amenities and a great shower head right here. That's about it for the room, and we really recommend it because it makes it a lot easier. We're going to be up super early tomorrow because our flight to Atlanta leaves at 5 a.m. But we want to be down in the lines at around 2. So it's going to be a no sleep hardly night. All right, well, I hope you follow along with me and come along with me on this video as I take the next flight into Atlanta and then the flight into Japan. So I just went through the checked bags, got my bag checked, went through TSA and security, and got cleared to go on to the gate now. And so I'm gonna head over to the gate. It's very early. It's only 4:11 in the morning, and I think I got 1 hour of sleep last night, so I'm pretty tired. And we have to make this flight over to Atlanta, and then there's about an hour that we have to get to our Delta flight that's flying into Haneda. just barely made it on this plane. Our other flight was delayed, and we had to run from that plane to this plane to make it. But we're on the flight now, which is gonna fly into Haneda, thank God. So as you could see, I landed in Tokyo and the flight was very smooth as far as the landing goes. But this is the next morning, and I wasn't able to show really the arrival in the airport because we had an incident, a couple incidents on the plane. You never know what you're gonna have happen in a long flight like this. I mean, 16-hour flight. Well, I'm traveling with my son, and something happened towards the last third of the flight of the 16 hours, and he was really sick. And something didn't agree with his stomach, or maybe it was because we had such a stressful day, you know, going to the airport. We had the one flight delayed, which made us only have like 50 minutes to get from one plane right to the other one at Atlanta. And so we pretty much were running to make it, and we made it. And there was maybe 5 minutes or 10 after that they stopped boarding people. But we had all of that happen with very little sleep the night before. So it may have just been a combination of that cheese bread that I'm showing in this video was very greasy and whatever, we don't know what it was. So basically, if you ever get sick on a plane, you need to alert the stewardess. And then what they do is if you're flying to Japan, they need to know if you're sick, because there's still a lot of COVID and stuff going around, and all kinds of different things that they need to know about when you come into the country. So they had a couple of really nice ladies meet us, and they did have a little like wheelchair type thing that they pushed my son in so that he didn't have to walk, because he was feeling pretty weak and pretty lousy. It was a long flight. Being sick to your stomach is not pleasant at all. And then they also helped with his luggage, because I had mine and it was too much. So they took us over to the first to the quarantine area to just ask questions and take his temperature. And then they took us to, I believe it was the clinic. Well, we had to go through customs, but they helped us to go through it. Let me tell you, these women were very helpful. it made it so much less stressful because they were going to help us to get to the places we needed to go to and to help us save time, and he didn't have to walk. So there's a clinic in Canada, and I'm going to show that in this video, but I didn't want to videotape the ladies helping us or my son in the wheelchair. You know, this is his own personal thing that happened. But just know that if you ever do get sick, probably a lot of major airports have clinics like that. The doctor was really good. They gave him some probiotics and tried to give him some ideas of certain things that he can eat. They think it was just related to, you know, lack of sleep, being stressed, being on a long flight, having greasy cheese bread stuff, which it was very greasy. And they think that's the reason. So we're just taking it kind of easy today, but this is the next morning and he is feeling better, but we're just kind of watching what he's eating and stuff. So I just wanted to update you with that and let you know that if you ever do get sick on a plane, let the stewardess know, and they can probably call ahead to set that up with the airport you're arriving at so people can meet you right when you get off and make it a lot more simple for you to get the help you need. And I know Haneda Airport even does have what they call, oh my gosh, I'm losing my train of thought. This jet lag is setting in, people. Jet lag is really, capsule hotel where you can stay. We almost thought we were going to do that, but we did take a bus on the way here, which saved a lot of time, and thanks to the ladies that were helping us there. Normally we take the trains and it's a lot more hectic to do that, so just definitely let your stewardess know if that ever happens to you, and they can help you at the airport and be there ready to meet you. I mean, we've had no incidents before of this happening on our flights, but you never know what can happen during a 16-hour flight, so just have to be prepared. It's the price of travel and adventure sometimes. Sometimes things don't go as planned. But we feel pretty confident that the rest of the trip will be okay as he's recovering, and we're just taking it a little easy. All right, well, thank you for watching. Ciao, Mata.